Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How is everybody today? Welcome along. If you are joining me live, drop a little note in the comments. Let me know where you're joining me from. If you are joining me on the replay, drop me a little hashtag replay. Let me know that you caught this. And likewise, if you are new, I would love it if you put new in the comments. Introduce yourself. Tell us where you're from, how you're doing. And yeah, let me know if you've ever done tapping before, EFT, emotional freedom technique. So if you are new, and for those of you who need a little reminder, if you don't know me, I am Emma Starling. Thank you. Ooh, we've got two. Emma Starling, Inner Smile Coach, and I'm building an army of healers, of tapping practitioners, and teaching them how to build robust businesses so that they can reach more of the people who need them moving into the future. And the way that I am doing this today is I do the daily tap because I want to get tapping out there to as many people as possible. And this is my way to do it. So what we do is we pull a card from an oracle, a tarot, or an affirmation deck. And then we do a little bit of tapping so that you get an experience of it, so that your body feels the benefit and you decide whether you like it or not, right? It's a great little free tester. So today I'm using the very first oracle deck that I ever bought 7 years ago, which is the Energy Oracle deck by Sandra Ann Taylor. It's a really, really lovely deck. That's what it looks like. And two cards came flying out. Okay, interesting. So it's, when two cards come out, obviously there's quite a big message. And the cards that flew out of the deck were anxiety. Okay, so some of you are feeling some anxiety around things, whatever that might be. And then we got appreciation, right? So these are very linked, and I love a bit of alliteration, anxiety and appreciation, right? So let's have a look at what they are saying in the guidebook, and then we'll do a little bit of tapping. Gosh, I'm not even sure that this notification's gone out. I'm supposed to be live, but I'm not seeing any eyeballs. So I don't know where everybody is today. Maybe it's a bad time. Ah, there we go. As if by magic, one set of eyeballs. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's not even showing on my phone. Wow. Okay. Very, very delayed with the notification. Do let me know who's joined me. I'd love to know. Anyway, so the first card, anxiety. Let's have a look what this is all about. And it's obvious. It talks about worry and distress, right? But it says the woman on this card is filled with anxiety, worrying about something that causes her a great deal of discomfort. Receiving this card upright may indicate that you're experiencing a time of increasing stress, perhaps even a situation that you find yourself brooding about much of the time. However, if you'll notice the scene outside the window, the storm is distant and perhaps even moving away. Whatever is going on, this card is telling you to release the worry and let yourself relax. Brooding and fretting will never solve things, so trust in yourself and your process. When you live with a relaxed heart and mind, you're far more likely to receive the solutions you seek. And the affirmation here is, I let go of fear and worry, I assume the best and live in peace, all is well. So that's the first card. And then we got appreciation. So we'll see what appreciation says as well. And then we will tap in at these affirmations. That's why I like this deck, because you actually get the affirmations that pertain to the cards ready for you. So you don't have to think about it or come up with anything. Okay, so obviously this card is about choosing gratitude, right? And it's hard, I get it, to choose gratitude when we're anxious, when we're worried about things and we're consumed with it. So we'll see about the connection with this. It says this card shows a woman holding a single rose. She enjoys the scent and beauty of the single blossom, yet around and behind her are bramble bushes. She could be focusing on these, worried that she might get caught up in their prickly branches of difficulty. Instead, she's pausing to experience the blessing of this single flower. The sun is breaking through the clouds, shining on her choice and on the tiny buds waiting to open up. This card upright is telling you that you have much to be grateful for. And like the flowering bush behind the woman on the card, there is more to come that you can't yet see. Congratulate yourself for every moment that you choose appreciation. This decision shifts your consciousness from lack to value, and it's guaranteed to bring more worth and richness of life to you. And the affirmation here is, I choose to see and appreciate the beauty and value around me. I increase my gratitude every day and I'm attracting even more to be grateful for. So this is a really good combination, isn't it? So it's saying, that where we've got fear and worry in our lives, in the anxiety card, the one behind, you know, we have to assume the best and live in peace because all is well. And actually, one of the antidotes to that, I feel like that's the antidote, right? Is to be grateful for what we've got so that you can attract in even more, which is going to make you happy, right? So let's have a little tap. So let me know if you've ever tapped with me before. I can see 2 people on the live. I can't see who you are. I'd love it if you'd comment. I can't even see a notification that I've gone live. Nothing is coming up at all. It's very strange. Just bear with me. Let me check something before we get started. There's no wonder there's... Oh, there we go. Bear with me. Let me check something. Hold on. So, okay. Oh, hey T, how are you doing? Hey Anne, good to see you. So let's do a little tap and see. If you've never tapped before, then just tap where I tap, say what I say, and see how you feel. You want to take 2 fingers and full responsibility for your own well-being, obviously. Hey Anne, and we're going to start on the inner eyebrow point, so right there. So just tapping. I let go of fear and worry. Outside of the eye, right on the corner, I assume the best and live in peace. Under the eye, I know in my heart that all is well. Under the nose, I choose to see and appreciate the beauty and value around me. Chin, I increase my gratitude every day. Collarbones, and I'm attracting even more to be grateful for. Under the arm, I let go of fear and worry. Top of the head, I assume the best and live in peace. And we're just going to finish on the third eye, right between the eyebrows on the forehead. So be it, and so it is. All right, take a nice deep breath. And what I want you to do is tune into how your body feels now you've done that tapping. You should somehow feel a little bit lighter, a little bit looser, a little bit more relaxed. And that is the process of tapping, right? That's what happens, because as you're doing the tapping, you're sending a signal to the amygdala to calm the brain down. And you're also sending out, so you're metabolizing the cortisol and adrenaline that is maybe dormant in your system, or that you've got a buildup of, or if you're stressed about something, it'll be front and center. And then you are sending serotonin and dopamine and all these lovely soothing hormones around your body to calm you down. You're slowing the brain waves down. You're coming back to center. You're grounding yourself, and you're telling your body, mind, and spirit, I'm okay. It's safe. Nothing bad is going to happen in this moment, right? So who doesn't want a bit more of that? Now, when you do tapping every day, then you improve your immune function by over 60%. Your stress set point comes down, your happiness level goes up, your resilience goes up, you sleep better, you eat better, you make better decisions. There's all sorts of good payoffs for tapping. And if you haven't yet joined my 12 days of Christmas energy work extravaganza, I would love to invite you. So I'm going to pop a link in the comments. It may show in some places and not in others. We've got 2 more people to get in to hit the 200 mark. I'm so stoked that there's 200 people in there. And today at 2:00, we're actually talking about sharing your story. So, and this is really aimed at if you're a business owner, if you're already a healer or a coach or a therapist or something like that. However, it's very pertinent as well about, hey Vanessa, about when you're talking about yourself in general. So if you're in a job and you have to do a presentation, and you have to kind of not big yourself up exactly, but you have to be confident, right? You have to share personal things. And the reason that I'm making that distinction, excuse me, my nose always itches when I've tapped. The reason I'm making that personal distinction is that you don't necessarily have to be a business owner for this to work. It goes on the basis that sometimes when we try and do a positive thing, there is an entanglement with a negative association in our energy field. And as we do that positive thing, the negative gets triggered. And so we end up either not doing it, shrinking back, taking it back, or all these other things, right, that we can do. So, hey, Vanessa, it's good to see you. Hi, Karen. Lovely to see you. And so we end up not sharing our story if we're in business. What that looks like is not going live, not writing to your list, not offering people things, not being transparent, not talking to people who want to clarify whether you're the right coach or therapist for them. You know, if you don't share a bit of your story, you're not going to be relatable. They're not going to go, oh, she gets me or he gets me. Do you see what I mean? You have to be able to share it with confidence, your knowledge, your story, what you're about and how you can help people. But when you have these opposing states in your energy field that you don't know about, right? Oftentimes, all you'll know is it feels awful sharing your story for some reason. It feels pointless or it feels degrading or it feels something like that when you're trying to do a nice thing, right? Or you might have fear of being attacked. I've had that. I've had somebody attack me, not physically, but a few years ago. And it was awful. And I very nearly closed my business because I was not in the place that I am now. So what I would say to you is that if you're not already in 12 days of Christmas, come on in, everybody's welcome. And we're going to do some tapping around how it feels, you know, not just to be sharing your story and talking about yourself, but also around how you feel about how that impacts you, right? So yeah, feel free to share this video. It is completely free. If anybody wants to do the tapping, they're more than welcome. If you want to come and join me in the 12 days, you can. And just as a reminder, there are still some places on the beta program of energetic expansion, which is going live on the 9th of January. That's my new modality in conjunction with Gemma Went, and it's epic. It's really cool. So I'll be talking to you all about that. And the other thing is Santa's Grotto is now open. So Santa's Grotto is a place within this free 12 days of Christmas group where there will be lots of gifts, offers, things for you to buy for yourself, for other people, free tapping scripts, all sorts of things, right? So get yourself in 12 days, you know, maybe buy yourself a gift, maybe buy somebody else a gift. There's all sorts of things, mainly around energy work, but you know, that's life. I might be putting a couple of decks in for sale as well, depending on where people are in the world. So yeah, I will see you at 2 o'clock. And other than that, I will see you again on Monday for the daily tap. I'm going to go back to early mornings next week, hopefully. I've had to delay it a little bit this week because boss had a hot spot on the side of his face and he scrawked it raw and it was an open wound. And so I have not been able to leave him alone for very much for fear of him scratching it. And so I've been sleeping on the couch until last night. And yeah, on and on it goes. But he's fine. He's got antibiotics and it's all drying up. He just can't resist it here and there. So there you go. Anyway, I'm going to leave you to it. Have a great day. I'll see you again on Monday and have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Take it easy. Bye for now.